If we've had it all wrong, we won't be the only ones blindsided. Nick's been coming to Sally's defense at every turn on Young and Restless, and we've read the protectiveness, and their growing bond at work, as a sure sign that they're headed for coupledom. But new developments have left us with questions. Could a huge twist be coming right out of left field? Victoria was ready to let Sally go in the aftermath of Adam's departure from Newman Enterprises, even when she explained she no longer had a connection to him. Even after Sally gave a convincing speech, Victoria remained uncertain as to whether or not the redhead had the mettle to run Newman Media. It was Nick who advocated on Sally's behalf and persuaded his sister to give her a chance. Next, when Sally's knee-jerk reaction to learning that Adam had dumped her to secure her position as CEO of the media division was to declare that she was going to resign, Nick gave her a fairly impassioned little argument as to why she should absolutely not do that. Coupled with Chloe's pep talk, this was enough to convince her to stay on. Sally, in turn, proved her loyalty to Nick and his family by holding off on printing a story on Ashlyn's death, and later went to Victoria to report that Adam had come to her with the evidence and wanted her to publish the deets on his father's cover-up. Sally and Nick have had several tete-a-tete in their offices since then, and with Adam seemingly in her rear-view mirror, the writing definitely appeared to be on the wall for the two of them to hook up, if not fall for one another. But recent developments have us wondering if it was all a red herring, or if the writing is about to zig when we thought it was going to zag. Victor asked Nick to fire Sally, with his reason being that she didn't come through and convince Adam to stay on at Newman Media. Considering she proved her loyalty by not throwing the mustache under the bus in print, it seems petty, and Nick's not likely to agree. But if the Black Knight is truly determined to have Spectra gone from the company, we all know she'll be going. We also know that there's a new power player headed for Genoa City. The new character, Audra Charles, will be played by Zuleika Silver, and she'll be lured to town by a GC business icon. Might Victor already have Sally's replacement in mind? If Sally's fired and Audra comes in to take over at Newman Media, that puts a whole new spin on Josh Morrow's teaser about interesting stuff pending with a new lady in office dynamics. It would be a gigantic twist if, after all the foreshadowing of the romance developing between Nick and Sally, he turned around and fired her at Victor's request, only to fall for her replacement, Audra. But wait, Morrow also teased that Nick is intrigued by Sally and that his future storyline has the potential to get messy, which certainly suggests we're on the right track, believing that Nally could become a thing and a love triangle could be afoot. So what's going on here? It may not be as cut and dry as Sally's out, Audra's in. Perhaps the only way Nick can convince Victor to let Sally stay on is to agree to let him bring in a co-CEO of his choosing. Enter Audra. If both women end up wanting Nick, that would absolutely qualify as messy office dynamics. However this shakes out, Sharon, who told Sally just the other day how lucky she is to have Nick in her life, will undoubtedly be blindsided by him getting romantically involved with someone other than her. He's been a rock for her since Ray died, and let's be honest, many fans believe they're destined to get back together, so in the back of her mind, perhaps she's thought that too. Do you think Nick will fire Sally or refuse? Do you think Victor is the business icon who will bring Audra to town? Who do you think Nick will become romantically involved with next? Let us know in the comments section below. Who would you add to our list of soap couples who were teased but never delivered on a scene in the gallery below?